I finally got to the point where I feel like I'm pretty happy with my build. And I'm just going to do some minor adjustments. Like the only thing that I need to work on right now is my caltrops, get that up to 105, 106 if possible. But I really like what I have going on though. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to re-roll it. I'm actually waiting till I get a second caltrop and then I can roll that one and then just hopefully get the same kind of stats that I have on this, because this is really what I'm trying to aim for build wise. But so far, yesterday I got lucky and I got this Master's Katana, so I'm using this now. The main weapon, if you don't have a legendary, the main weapon that I really like to use is Moon, mainly because the brutes are a pain in the ass and it's easy to get rid of them very fast. Another one obviously is the water katana. That gets rid of the shieldmen, makes it a little bit easier for them. But then you're putting yourself at a disadvantage, because I feel like the brutes are definitely the hardest to deal with. And I've seen a lot of teams where they don't have a moon sword, so they're sitting there getting smashed all over the place by the brutes. And you know, I like to be able to, you know, handle my own. And I feel like for the most part, the moon katanas are awesome. But talking about the one I'm actually using though, this one allows me to switch to any stance. So this Master's Katana is off the chain. So this thing is really good. And the best thing about legendary weapons is that you get full stats. So for example, I got melee damage and I got counter damage, and they're capped out. Like that's the highest you could get the percentage on those things. So it's really good. So that's pretty awesome. And then I'm using Way of the Flame. I'm kind of on the fence with Way of the Flame. There's another one called Burning or something, which has a chance to set them on fire, which is all right. But if you want the guaranteed fire, you can basically set this, the Way of the Flame. The cool thing about it is that you can set it on fire, and then you pretty much got easy hits on the target. So it doesn't matter what they are. If they're a shield guy or whatever, you can literally just hit like square over and over and like chop them down pretty fast. So that's what's really awesome. And I kind of went with a fire build on my Ronin. So I was trying to like get as much things as I could to put the percentage up of fire damage. So on my bomb pack, I got blast radius 19%, and then I got the status effect damage by 15%. So I wish I could get things a little bit higher, but that's the best I could do for now. And of course, the black powder bombs are amazing. Basically, set them on fire with that. So like I said, I'm trying to make a fire build. Right here on my charm, I'm using the melee charm, and eventually I'd like to get the Ronin one, because I saw that there was some that are exclusive for your character, so I want to check those out in the future. But for now, I'm using the melee charm, and I have melee damage on that and counter damage, so that's even more of that counter damage because I have it on my sword, and then I also have it on my melee charm. And the biggest thing is trying to get those perfect parries so I can go Vah! And, you know, like whoop their ass right there. And then Fire Master, 25% to fire damage. That's just beautiful. That way I can throw my black powder bombs, and then I can also do the Way of the Flame and burn their asses on top of my ghost weapon. So I'm using the kunai. I tried experimenting with the bomb pack, the sticky bomb. I don't like the sticky bomb personally. I put the blast radius up on it, and it does have a big radius, but the thing is that the cooldown is just so long that it just doesn't really make it worth it for me. At least with the kunai, it's up in 30 seconds, regardless of if you get the cooldown reduction thing on it, which I have. So I'm running melee damage, and I'm also running the cooldown reduction. So that's helping me with my katana stuff, and then it's also helping with every time I kill somebody, I'm getting this up. So sometimes I can get this up in 10 seconds if I'm that good, you know what I mean? So I can do that thing. Fired Up is really awesome because it guarantees that every time you throw it, it sets those people on fire. So it's really awesome. That's why I went with mainly a fire build on this. And then on my caltrops, I'm running the cooldown reduction by 9%, and then the cooldown reduction on kills. So the same deal. So getting those kills is gonna make it worth it. I mainly use the caltrops to hold off a point. So let's say like if they're rushing the doorway or something, which is mainly a survival. This is mainly what I play. I'll put the caltrops on the doorway. They can't run through, and they stumble, and they get stuck. So it gives you more opportunities to be able to chop them down and kind of work on whatever one's tried to escape or whatever. And I'm running deep bags so that the radius is bigger. So it's pretty nice. But it's up to you if you want to use caltrops. I know a smoke bomb is also really strong. So if you want to have a smoke bomb, that's fine. Personally, I don't like smoke bomb that much, at least on my Ronin, because it's just the thing is that you put the smoke down and yeah, it does stun them and hold them in place. But when you I just want to do regular attacks, and you can't do regular attacks because it immediately turns into stealth attacks, which has a super long like cast time. Like you're sitting there just watching him like stab and watching him pull the knife out, and you know, like it just takes like way too long. So and this is not the kind of build that I'm spec'd for on my Ronin. Maybe I might try that on my other characters, but so far that's why I prefer caltrops, because it's, you know, I can continue to attack normal and be fine. So techniques, I'm running this here, so the healing incense. I feel like it's more beneficial to not only yourself but the team to be able to heal yourself. So that's why I went with that. I don't really care for the dog that much. The dog is okay, but I don't know. He's not that reliable. I don't know. For me, it's not a big deal. I'm using this increased damage on all ghost weapons. I feel like this is super nice for my build, mainly because of throwing the caltrops down. It does a lot of damage. And then also throwing the shurikens is like a shit ton of damage on top of the fire, so it's really nice. I'm using this one for increased resolve by 1. This is awesome. That way you can pretty much, you can be able to hit your heal, go back to fighting, and then before you know it, you're already at cap again. So you can be able to have your heal up pretty often. And then I'm using this here, the soothing breath heal thing, because I like to also not only be able to res people, but to also be able to heal people no matter where the hell they are. So they could be on the other side of the map, it doesn't matter. Just hit it and boom, everybody heals to full, you know? So usually what I like to do is wait until they're about half health. If I see everybody consistently around half health, or 2 people at least, I'll go ahead and hit it. Or I'll use it as an emergency heal for myself if I'm in the middle of a big combat situation and, you know, I got no way to kind of escape. I'll hit it as like an emergency heal. So yeah, that's usually how I do it. You got to be really careful with it, because you don't want to end up hitting it and then immediately while you're doing the animation of floating up, somebody goes down, or like actually like right after it ends. Actually, right after it ends, somebody goes down. Like that would just ruin everything. So you really have to keep an eye on everybody's health and just kind of figure out when's the best time to use it. So yeah, that's pretty much the build. I was just gonna jump into a gold survival right now, just so you guys could see what it's like. All right, here we go. So I'm gonna put the caltrops down, let them come in. I like my black powder bomb, because watch this. That was a bust. You can set people on fire with that shit, so it's really nice. That's why I like to wait for them to like group up a little bit. I don't typically spam my grenades, because I like to save them for like special moments, you know, like, or if I just want to clear them or something, I'll do that. All right, we got the barracks now. Let me go over there. I've been getting to the point where I'm kind of lazy now, and I don't want to run around too much. So I tend to just stay in the same spot unless they need help. You know what I mean? Like if they really need help, I would go and assist. All right, go attack me. You missed. And there it is, GG. And then you plop the little heal down for everybody, and everybody's happy. See, this is when you get all the thanks. Thank you. I love you. I love you so much, healer. I was trying really hard to play a different class the other day, so I tried playing the samurai guy, and he's really good. I got a really nice build that I'm kind of working on, but the problem is that the rest of the team, like if there's nobody else playing a Ronin, then you're really putting your team at a disadvantage. And that's the biggest thing, and the reason why I think, you know, Ronin is kind of overpowered right now, because he's so goddamn important to a team. He's so important to the point where I feel like every time I don't play my Ronin, I feel like I'm like falling asleep on my team. You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird feeling. Here we go.
Stood their ground as more enemies approached. Into the shadows. Ghosts came buzzing.
Oh, look at this. Son of a bitch. I didn't have time to shut off the fire. I wish I could throw him into the spikes. Can you? I think you could, couldn't you? Or am I thinking about For Honor? Fucking damn it. Alright, wait, whoa. I didn't want to take that risk. I was about to go down. Damn. All right. I'm going for the dojo. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. Come on. Am I in the right stance or what? Like I'm in shield stance and that shit ain't fucking working. Damn, alright, we had a hard time on that one. I was trying to finish him before he did that. Shit. Oh, that was close. There it is. All right, GG. GG.